Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Taylor TV. This is that one place where we bring you news as it drops. Today, sorry, I'm looking this way. I don't know how I'm looking, but however, there are a lot of trending serious issues in Nigeria. So let's quickly look at it. My name is Louis. Just in case you don't have time to go through all the newspapers, we decided to bring every single thing in one for you today. We're giving you 10 things that trended this morning on all the newspapers. First on my list is that the Senate on Thursday witnessed a dramatic session as 9 senators announced their defection from various political parties to the ADC. That is the African Democratic Congress ADC. Now, Senator Enyinnaya Abaribe's move triggered a constitutional debate on the floor.
Publicly and confidently and courageously from PDP to APC.
Of the chamber. So that is the very first issue that happened or that trended in all the newspapers this morning. Now, the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission (FCCPC) says it is closely monitoring the impact of the ongoing United States-Israel war with Iran on petrol prices and other consumer goods in Nigeria, warning that businesses must not exploit the situation to the detriment of Nigerians. Executive Vice Chairman and Chief Executive Officers of the Commission, Dr. Tunji Bello, disclosed this on Thursday while briefing journalists in Abuja, which simply means that because of the hike in fuel price, transportation prices are high, price of goods are high, a lot of things. In fact, it's not just Nigerians complaining. I've seen videos where Americans are complaining that in some part of the country they are buying, in fact in Texas they are buying fuel at $10 per liter, but as of this morning it has dropped to $4.99, which is $5 per liter. So it's basically not the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's thing. I think it's a general thing that's happening as a result of the Iran, Israel and the United States war happening in the Middle East. Then President Bola Tinubu has authorized the procurement of additional military equipment to bolster the armed forces campaign against insurgency and terrorism nationwide. Now, the Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa retired, disclosed this after leading service chiefs to the presidential villa in Abuja yesterday. Now, this is
in the fight against insurgency, and our appeal to Nigerians is not to get tired, not to be discouraged, because sometimes when you hear those news, you think it is just what is happening, but it is not. It's far from that. The terrorists, the bandits are taking more casualties. Their commanders are being killed. We have lost a number of very, very courageous officers and men. Highly regrettable, but we want to assure Nigerians is the commitment we are putting on ground to ensure that Nigeria is safe and secured. New things, the President has promised more equipment for us to be able to protect the war, and we are sure of victory.
In Abuja yesterday. Now, this is a nation where Sheikh Gumi is saying that every single person in the government knows all these bandits. First off, I think Sheikh Gumi should be arrested. Sheikh Gumi, I don't know what his name is, he should be arrested, and then he should be able to give details of this bandit, that since we know them, give details of this bandit so that we can go and arrest them, and then let's have peace in this country. Because the other day I saw a video of bandits approaching certain places just because they need more funds. So all I'm saying in essence is that please, let's try as much as we can to be our own security. Then again, the abductors of a vigilante member, his wife and 12 others in the Janjala community, local government area of Kaduna State, have demanded a ransom of 1 million naira for each of the 14 victims, which means it's a total of 14 million naira that they are demanding for. Now, this new demand comes despite the kidnappers already received food supplies and 500,000 naira in cash from the victims of their families. Well, we hope quick release. This is a country where civilians are now the ones helping the military personnel to fight kidnappers or bandits. I just hope that things will get better on the long run. Troops of the Joint Task Force Northeast have killed at least 20 members of Boko Haram ISWAP sect, including a commander identified as Abu Yusuf, the Musia of Dosula in Gonori local government area of Yobe State. Now, the operation was conducted during a series of raids on Gonori community, which began on the night of Monday, March 2026. That also is on the newspaper. The chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Zamfara State, Dr. Jamil Jibo, has defected to the All Progressive Congress. Jesus is Lord. The chairman of the PDP in Zamfara State have joined the APC. That's wonderful. That's very commendable. It's very good. We like the way things are going. The African Democratic Congress (ADC) has said that its leading presidential hopefuls, Peter Obi, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, and former Rivers State Governor Chikwike Rotimi Amechi, are working together with a common aim to stop President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the ruling of Progressive Congress (APC) from returning to power in 2027 general election. Then the Federal High Court in Akure, Ondo State, has barred Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa from contesting the 2028 governorship election in the state. According to the court, allowing him to seek another term would violate the constitutional limit of 8 years in tenure. Okay, how would you've done 8 years? What does you arrest? What else? What did you forget to do that you did not do during the 8 years? Meanwhile, the popular comedian, skit maker, and social media influencer Samuel Perry, popularly known as Brother Shaggy, has been hospitalized after he was allegedly shot in the Sango Ota area of Ogun State. It was gathered that the incident occurred under a Sango Ota bridge on Sunday afternoon. Okay, what was... Well, we wish him quick recovery. However, Oyo State Fire Service Agency has recovered 3 bodies and rescued 5 persons after a commercial bus plunged into the Ario River along Amuluko Road in Ona area local government areas of the state on Wednesday. The incident was confirmed in a statement issued on Thursday in Ibadan, the state capital, by the special advisor to Governor Sheyi Makinde on fire service and chairman of the agency, Morof Akinwale. So this is every single thing you need to know in today's newspaper. Any newspaper at all, name it. These are the 10 things you need to know, just in case you do not go through your newspapers. We here at Tehela, we decided to bring it down to your doorstep. Thank you. I'm Louis. Until I come your way again, please keep it locked right here.